We are together, and through this, we will survive.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy United Fractured Friendship Orion Pax slash Optimus Prime from the comic universe, IDW, I believe. But let's go ahead and let's check this guy out. So here we have Prime, or Orion, rather. I think he's Prime. To me, this is a Prime. Anyways, look at that beautiful head sculpt. A lot better than that tiny little head on the Gamer Edition one. Um, Shoulders were resculpted as well. I want to say that the forearms, but I'm not sure. I know this is the same. I feel like this is the same, but elongated. This is different. This is different. This is different. The shins look like elongated versions of the Gamer Edition. But honestly, they did enough to where this is, to me, this is a different looking figure overall. Like, I know this is a retool of the Gamer Edition, but this fixes a lot of the problems that that figure had. And it has some of the weaknesses that that figure had. Like, there's some hollowness right here. But, you know, filler kits, thank God. Some hollowness right here and right there, right here and right there. Um, but he's a very solid figure. A lot of the detailing, the paneling here looks identical to the Gamer Edition, which is basically right here and right here looks identical to the Gamer Edition. I don't have the figure anymore. I had to get rid of it. I know on the Gamer Edition one that these areas right here that are yellow on this figure are red. So I want to say this is all Gamer Edition. This is reused. This exhaust port is reused. This is reused. This section is new. This section is new. I want to say this is new. 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 Um, the Matrix Chamber, the beautiful Matrix Chamber, is, I want to say that it's new, but it might not be. Because I know on the other one, it's a darker gray. And of course, he comes with his Matrix, which is beautiful. And I love the fact that it's not the same old Matrix that the other generation figures used, and that even the 86 Optimus came with. So it looks beautiful. Again, I'm a big fan of this head sculpt. That is just awesome. Team Blue Eye. Um, Although I'll admit this would have looked really good with yellow eyes. I don't know anything about him in the comics, in the comic book universe that he's from, IDW Comics. I don't know anything, but I think this lad would look awesome with the yellow eyes. But he's awesome. Like, he's tall, he's muscular looking, he's imposing. He still does the gimmick where you could take his arm out for the weapon, but again, I got rid of all of my Gamer Edition figures, so I can't do the weapon gimmick anymore. But that's fine. For his weapons, you do have the smokestacks that you put here on his forearms, which remind me a lot of the Armada Prime, which is awesome. And you do get his rifle here, which they made this little add-on in here, so he could grip it properly. I would have liked if they would have just threw in like an ion blaster, but I'm pretty sure maybe he doesn't have that yet in the comic book. I'm not sure. Um, but this is fine. This works. But this is very. This looks a lot like an upgrade from like DNA or something. I'm pretty sure they did this, but Hasbro, taking ideas from them too. But it's fine. You know, you could go ahead and use it right there. There's no real weapon storage in his robot mode. This dude is just awesome. This dude is just awesome. Okay, so for articulation, he can do T pose all the way up. Um, if you wanted to, you could pull these bad boys out and you could use them for like some articulation, some added articulation. You know, like if you wanted to display them, you know, I guess like doing a macho pose, like he's flexing, which I don't know why he'd be flexing. He's a robot, but you get the idea. You know, you could get him like that. If you wanted to use those for posing, of course, full 360 there, full 360 at the bicep, bend at the elbow. This is as far as that goes. No articulated hands, but hand will do full 360 at the wrists. Same thing with the other side, although you get slightly more bend out of this elbow because of the whole gimmick of it coming off to attach the weapon. The head is on a ball joint, full 360. Can't really look that far up, just teensy wincy that far down. No ab crunch at all, but you could do full 360 at the waist. He could do the Van Damme splits pretty good. 360 at the thigh. You could kick this far up. It's pretty good. He really, oh my God, he cannot kick back at all. Yeah, this gets in the way. Yeah, he cannot kick back at all. That's it. Yeah, he cannot kick. That's as far back as he'll kick back, and that's, you know, you bend the knee, and you get him like that, and that's about it. Which is wow, that kind of sucks. So you guys think about that. Does move at the ankle up and down. That's about all the range you get, and then you do get this nice ankle pivot, right? This nice angle you could do all day. So that's articulation. For size comparison, here you have them next to the 86 Prime. As you can see, 86 Prime is pretty much like a whole head taller. But this guy is a lot wider and more muscular looking. Here we have them with Voyager Tarn. And they seem to be right about the same size. If anything, Orion might be just a tad bit taller. But yeah, you know, they're both Voyager class. So it makes sense that they'd be around the same height. And here we have them with the other Orion Pax from the previous 2-pack. But honestly, this looks awesome. This is Orion Pax. Come on, guys. This is Optimus Prime. But yeah, what a big, big upgrade. As you can see, they share that chest design language and the colors, of course, the Optimus Prime colors. But there you go. Orion Pax, Optimus Prime. Here we have him in his vehicle mode, and it is this Cybertronian truck of sorts. And this looks awesome. This looks almost completely different than the Gamer Edition Cybertronian hot rod or whatever the Gamer Edition Prime was supposed to be. This is supposed to be a Cybertronian truck, I think, and this pulls it off so nicely. It is amazing what they did with some remolding. You know, they fixed all the issues that I had with the Gamer Edition figure. But yeah, I mean, of course, you have all the detailing there, all the panels. You have the smokestacks right here. You have the wheels painted silver. They do roll real nice. I am a fan of these windows that they've been doing on all the figures lately. I prefer this than the clear windows. You have the lights down here that should be yellow. You have the beautiful grill. This design language kind of looks like the same design language that they used like back in the day in Batman the animated series. Have you ever seen that Batmobile? I feel like this is almost the same design language. But anyways, again, the silver rims, nicely painted. Of course, plastic wheels. They're not PVC, but that's fine. Um, the nice panels here. You know, they did engineer it to where they cover up the fist right here, so you don't have to buy an upgrade kit, you know, to fix that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, like this just looks good. This is a really good looking alt mode. Like I really have no problems with it. I mean, like if I was gonna nitpick, you know, like this gap right here, you know, these gaps, these holes, you know, and this right here. I wish, you know, those gaps didn't exist. But I think this absolutely rocks. This is beautiful. And I think I will get the Toy Hacks um, upgrade kit for this. I'm a big fan of this alt mode. For weapon storage in vehicle mode, these go ahead and tab in on the sides over here because they of course are supposed to be smokestacks. The instructions do tell you to have them facing out that way, although instinctively I kind of feel like they should be facing up because they're smokestacks. But I guess it would look kind of weird since these are exhaust ports and they're facing out that way. So I guess. Anyways, you have your gun. This tabs in the same way the Gamer Edition would tab in. Uh, these two slot in right up here. They slot in right in here. These two right there. Let's see if I could do that while holding the camera. So right there. And that is weapon storage in his vehicle mode. I'm being really lazy right now and I don't want to transform my 86 Prime. So we'll use the Reactivate Prime, which is real close in size. The 86 Prime might be a smidge bigger in alt mode, but just to show you how hefty this Voyager is. Yep, they're the same length. The hell of it, we'll put little 86B right next to him. Yeah, he's a big, hefty fellow, as any Prime should be. Here we have him with the deluxe class Orion Pax, which I believe belong to the same continuity. They're technically the same character, but in my mind, this is Prime, this is Orion Pax. And of course, the only thing that they have in common is the front of that grill. Other than that, this is a full-on Voyager. I mean, look at the size of that bad boy. But yeah, he's every bit of that Voyager size as far as design language, and it's cool that they share the same window color. They share all the colors basically. But again, the only design thing that they share in, vehicle mode is of course that front grille. Okay, final thoughts here. Beautiful figure, great figure. It is amazing what they did as far as retooling this figure pretty much for me and other collectors fixed a lot of the problems that we had on Gamer Edition Optimus Prime. Gamer Edition Optimus Prime, I think, was incredibly good. So good that I think for me, he was a figure of the year contender last year. So you take a figure of the year contender and then you upgrade it on top of that. You can't go wrong. Now, with that being said, um, I think the biggest downside is the obvious. The fact that this was an exclusive, the fact that this came in a 2-pack. I really wish they would have just sold this guy separately. He would he would have sold. They would have made their money. But obviously they had to put him in a 2-pack with the Gladiator Megatron. And I think it's because they know that Gladiator Megatron won't sell because a lot of people don't like that Siege slash Earthrise Megatron mold, and they have repainted it to hell. So I think they knew that this was the only way to sell that Megatron, which isn't a bad figure. But this figure is amazing. Um, if you have the ability to grab this guy separately, I'd say don't pay anything over $40 or $50. I know resellers are going to sell them for that much. Um, if you're going to pay anything over $40, might as well just track down the 2-pack and either keep Megatron, obviously, or just sell off the other Megatron. But this guy is awesome. He is so worth it. He gets 2 thumbs up from me. Thank you guys for watching my video. Hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend. And remember, guys, to always smile because only the strongest smile. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.